All right, ladies and gentlemen, come on down if you were working out at 9 o'clock. Oh, you're in? Are both of you guys in on this thing?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, what do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Very cool. All right, team. Well, welcome to the 9 a.m. class. My name is Todd. I'm going to be your guest coach today. So excited to be working with you guys. I think I got a chance to meet everybody. Oh, I didn't know you were doing it too? I thought you were doing active recovery after your long run yesterday. Okay, all right. Couple quick announcements, or one quick announcement. If you guys are local to the gym, 2 weeks from now on August, that's the month, right? August 19th, we got Bring a Friend Week. So if you got anybody that wants to try CrossFit, you guys can bring them in, and there's a cool referral program too. So if you get somebody to sign up, I believe that's the case, that you guys get money, they get money. So if you got any friends, bring them in for that. Workout today is a classic CrossFit workout. This is actually a hero workout. It's called Nate. It's a 20-minute AMRAP. It starts with 2 ring muscle ups, then we've got 4 handstand push ups, and then it moves on to 8 heavy kettlebell swings. So this is a high skill workout, and it's something that we are going to try to achieve somewhere around 10-ish rounds, give or take a little bit there, all right? As far as scaling options, I'm going to take you guys through all that stuff, so I'll get you guys squared away so you've got options of all of those movements that you can get those 10 good rounds. You guys good to go? Here's what I need now. Everybody's going to go and find a kettlebell. It can be a moderate weight. It doesn't need to be your working weight. You're going to find some space on the floor facing that whiteboard for me, all right? Here we go.
Morning, Isaac.
All right. Yeah, let's do this. Find a kettlebell, find some space. Let's make like some rows and columns. I'm a little maybe OCD and need some organization there. Yeah, find somebody here in front. Noah, you can scoot up just a little bit for me. Jordan, you can scoot up a little bit. Yeah, I want you right there. That's good. Cool, let's do this. Oh, Michael, falling into place. Carol right there, I think that works. Then that gives us room over here. And who did we get? Who just came in? Isaac. Awesome, I'm Todd. Kettlebell, you can bring your stuff right over this direction and maybe go. How do I say your name? Dato. I'll mess up either one of them, but Dato. I'm going to try my best. All right, we're going to do a little thing just to get the blood pumping a little bit. This is called the finish warm-up. You guys will like this. In just a second, I'm going to have you guys go onto all fours, and when I say go, you're going to pick your hands up and feet up as fast as you can and put them right back down. It's going to look like this. I'll say go. Hands and feet come off the ground as fast as you can. Now, you're going to go for a little bit. I'm going to tell you to stop or to pause. That's where you can rest. You've got 2 options. You can like go down onto your hands and knees and kind of relax like this, or if you're a savage, you guys can just hold a plank in this position for me. Yeah, all right, here we go. Down on all fours. To the side or behind your kettlebell. Once again, when I say go, hands and feet up and down as fast as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Pick them up and put them down. Pick them up and put them down. Nice, Carol. Here we go. Seth, I like it. Heels are coming off the ground. That's it. Go ahead and relax. Let's see, do we have any savages? Yeah, there we go. Jordan's a savage. Bob's a savage. I love it. Here we go. I don't know if that's a savage over there or not. The hips are a little low for me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Pick them up and put them down. Pick them up and put them down. You guys will find it gets easier as we go with this thing. You're going to love it. Go ahead and relax. There we go. Carol's joining in. I like that. Bob, you gave up on it, huh? 1 round? Orlando thought about it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Pick them up and put them down. There we go. Keep those hands coming off the ground for me, Carol. There we go. Relax. Easier as you go, right? Yeah? Nice. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 1 more. Michael's tightening up so those feet can move. All of a sudden, it gets hard to get those hands off the ground, isn't it? All right, team, go ahead and relax for me. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back and forth between a hollow position and a Superman. So our Superman's going to look like this. I want your feet together. I want your hands up as high as you can. Our hollow position is going to look like this. Now, we're going to start in this hollow position. So what I want is everybody to lay down on our back. Michael, we good? Got it? All right, now I want you to pull your knees up towards your chest. I want you to pull your belly button so your lower back's on the ground, and then reach your hands underneath your heels for me. Now, from there, keeping your shoulders up off the ground, so lift your shoulders up, Jordan. Try to straighten your right leg. There we go. Keep your shoulders up off the ground. So Bob, try to roll forward just a little bit. Orlando, there we go. Leave those shoulders up. Now straighten that left leg. Now keeping your shoulders off the ground, try to reach your hands up over your head. Nice. Now I want you guys to roll to your right into a Superman position. Roll to your right. There we go. Now lift your feet up as high as you can. Jordan, try to pinch your feet together for me. Bring those feet in just a little bit closer. All right, team, now you're going to roll to your right again and try to go back to that hollow position. And roll. There we go. Nice. Point those feet together. That's it. Carol, I like it. Try to point those toes. Bob, try to bring those shoulders up just a little bit. And you're going to roll back over onto your belly. Nice. Seth, try to pinch your feet together. Try to straighten those arms for me, team. Here we go. Roll back over into that hollow. Nice. Bring your shoulders up off the ground just a little bit for me, Casey. And relax. What's going on? This is just the warm-up, isn't it? All right, team, go ahead and stand up for me. I feel like this keeps getting louder as we go. All right. We're going to work our way up to our kettlebell swings. Where we are going to begin is just with a kettlebell deadlift. It's going to look like this. So here's what I want. Everybody's going to grab or stand right over top of their kettlebell. What I want is the handle in line with the laces or the knots on their shoes. No, go a little bit wider with your feet. Same with you there, Jordan. Nice. Then we're just going to reach down and grab the bell, push your knees apart, and lift your chest up. So go ahead and reach down, grab that bell. When I tell you to stand, you'll stand this thing up. Isaac, lift your butt up for me a little bit. So like that. That's it. Go ahead and stand. Good. To put this thing back down, your butt's going to go back. It'll go right back between your feet. Here we go. Right back down. Carol, push your knees out a little bit harder for me. There we go. And stand. Oh, with the bell. No, my bad. Here we go. Right back down. Do it again. Good. Give me 3 more reps on you. Here we go. Michael, knees out a little bit harder and keep your chest up. I like it, Ashley. Nice, Orlando. Getting taped up for this thing already? I wish I had my own tape dispenser. That was pretty impressive. Next thing we're going to do is just some Russian swings, just going to eye level. It looks like this. What I want you guys thinking about for this one is you're squeezing your legs hard to get that bell moving. So your arms should be in contact with your body until your legs straighten. Then that bell just goes to eye level. I want you guys to give me 10 reps of this swing to eye level. Here we go. Nice. That's it, Seth. Heck yeah. Think instead of squatting down for me, think about bowing forward, Jamie. That's better right there. Push your knees out a little bit as the bell comes between your legs. And then squeeze those legs hard as you stand back up. Hell yeah. Nice, Noah, I love it. All right, team, you guys are going to give me 1 more round, this time of 8 reps of that swing to eye level. Here we go. 8 more swings to eye level for me. Nice, team, that's it. Good, Michael, stand up, squeeze those legs hard. Think about flexing your quads as you stand. That's it. Nice, Bob. All right, now we are going to go all the way overhead with this kettlebell swing. Looks like this. What I want, ideally, is this bell up over your head, arms straight for me, okay? On the way down, I want you guys to be as patient as you can. You shouldn't start bowing for your next rep until that bell passes like where your belt buckle would be, all right? Give me 8 reps of your swings all the way overhead. Here we go. That's it. Nice, Casey. There we go, Seth. Squeeze those legs hard as you stand. Isaac, I like it. Try not to squat down so far. Just bow forward just enough for it to get between your legs. That's it. Heck yeah. Atta girl. All right, in the workout today with our kettlebell swings, We are doing 8 reps per round, and I want a heavy kettlebell, but something that you guys can do unbroken throughout this thing, all right? You guys are gonna give me one more set of 8 reps with this weight, and then we'll get the heavier load a little bit later, all right? So give me one more set of 8 reps. Here we go. Nice, Carol. Oh boy, Michael. Way to stay back in your heels, Orlando. I like it. Nice, Jamie. All right, sweet. Kettlebells down. Now what we're gonna do is just some Pike push-ups here where we're at. And this is what I'm looking for with our Pike push-ups. Two things that I want you guys to think about. One is gonna be where your hand and head relationship is when you come down. Notice when I come down at the bottom of this Pike push-up, my head is forward of my hands, essentially making like a tripod or a little triangle. When I come up from this thing, I'm gonna try to take my chest towards my legs. So everybody take a step to the side of your kettlebell for me. Widen your feet. I want them outside of your shoulders. Isaac, go a little bit wider with your feet for me. Nice. You're gonna go hands on the ground. I want you to kind of walk them back and go up on your tiptoes for me. When I say go, you're just gonna go down, hold that bottom position. Michael, open your hands up just a little bit. Ashley, do the same, so turn your thumbs out. Not quite that far, just kind of open. There we go. Nice. Orlando, widen your hands just a little bit, and then Bob, walk your hands back towards your legs. Here we go, down. Nice, and up. There it is. Walk those hands back just a little bit for me. Down, and up. Down, and up. Ashley, I want you to think about putting your elbows back, and down, and up. All right, cool. Go ahead and stand up for me, team. Here's what we are going to do now. Come on down this direction towards these boxes. And what we're going to do is have teams. It looks like probably like teams of 3 people in line in each one of these boxes. So we got 3 of you guys there. Noah, come on over this way. Seth, you'll be standing in front of that one. Isaac's already claimed his box. He's got that thing ready to rock and roll. And then Bob, you can go over there behind Orlando. We're going to do that same Pike push-up, but this time from the box. It's going to look like this. So same deal. What I'm looking for here is where your hands are. They should be outside of your shoulders, and I want your head going forward, essentially to this seam in the ground. When you come up, I want you to take your chest towards the box. I'm going to call the first rep or 2, and then I'll have you guys do a few. So first athlete, come on up. Knees on the box for me. Orlando, you can hop on that one. Nice. That a boy. Walk your hands back a little bit for me, Seth. Noah, walk your hands back just a touch, and then widen your hands a little bit. Not quite that much. Take them back a little bit this way. Hands back that way. And then turn your hands out just a hair. All right. Try to lift your butt in the air for me, Casey. There we go. And down. Head goes forward, and then right back up. Good. As you're here, try to take your chest towards the box. So try to take your head and chest towards the box. Nice. Now down. Head goes forward. Nice, Isaac. And up. Good, team. Give me 2 more reps on you. 2 more on you. Noah, reach your head forward just a little bit more. Little better. That's it. Cool. Let's go ahead and rotate. Toughest thing with the box is trying the dismount, right? Trying to get on and off of the dang box. Here we go. Athlete number 2. Find your spot. Hands walk back towards the box just a little bit. Walk them back just this way a hair. Nice. Jamie, walk your hands back a little bit. Bob, same with you. And then open your hands a little bit, Jamie. Here we go. Down and up. Bob, try to take your chest towards the box. And down and up. Nice. Reach your head forward for me more, Jamie. And down and up. One more. Down and up. All right, go ahead and rotate off of that thing. Third athlete. Here we go. Nice. Michael, walk those hands back just a little bit. Lift your hips higher for me. There we go. And then walk your hands back farther. More. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Here we go. And down. Reach that head forward and up. Good. And down and up. 2 more on you. Good. Heck yeah. All right. Go ahead and come off of that thing. All right. So that version of our handstand push-up is going to be one of our scaling options today, all right? So if kicking up against the wall is not in the cards for you guys, that more than likely is going to be what we're doing. Now, if you do feel comfortable kicking up against the wall, we're going to kick up and do a negative. It's going to look like this. All right, couple things I want you guys to think about. Number one, hands are going to be towards the back of these ab mats. We're going to use these ab mats as a pad. We've got sets of 2, we've got sets of 1. I want you to kick up, find a position, squeeze your belly, squeeze your legs, and then as you lower down, the same thing we worked on here, I want your head to go forward towards the wall to create that little tripod thing. Here we go. Athlete number 1, step up to the wall. If you don't feel comfortable kicking up, we're going to go back on the box and do this here, all right? So athlete 1, step up. You feel all right trying this?
Nah, I'm going to go back on the box.
All right, let's hop to the box. Good. All right, here we go. Let's do another one. You're going to go over that way, Orlando? All right, go ahead and kick up. Nice. Seth, bring your head towards me. Casey, squeeze your belly and press up. All right, go ahead and down. Good, and then kick down. Nice. You guys on the boxes, give me 2 reps. We're going to do 1 more here. You go ahead and kick back up if you're against the wall. Isaac, bring your hands back just a little bit. You guys go ahead and go down, hands away from the ab mat, so towards the corner of them, and then you guys can switch out. Nice. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt, and then reach your head towards the wall on your way down. Yep, now come down. That's it. Heck yeah. Athlete number 2, step up. So when you do that, instead of looking like this, your head's going to stay down looking at me. All right, here we go. Kick up against the wall. Nice, and down. Come off. Heck yeah, we're going to try that same thing again. Kick up. There we go, and down. Nice. Bob, keep coming, keep coming. Oh, almost there, almost there. All right, we're going to rotate. Next person up. All right, here we go. Go ahead and kick up. We have anybody else that hasn't gone on this side? Michael, I'll have you over there. And down. Nice. Go ahead and come off. On the next one, Jamie, hands a little bit farther away, and then I just want you to hold. We're not going to go down, okay? All right, here we go. Go ahead and kick up. Nice. Jordan, press away from the wall and down. Michael, reach back towards the wall. And relax. Come off of this thing. All right. Here's what we're going to do now. If you felt comfortable doing the negative against the wall, I'm going to have you guys attempt handstand push-ups if you know that you have these things. If not, we're going to find a box that we're going to use for the scaled version of this thing. In the workout today, if you can do these handstand push-ups strict to 1 ab mat or less, we're good to go. We're going to do handstand push-ups. If not, we're going to do the box version of this thing. Guys, good to go? So here's what I want now. If we've got handstand push-ups, they should look like this. That's to 1 mat. We can do that same thing to the ground. If that's not in the cards, we're going to go to the boxes. What I want is 1 set of 3 reps of whatever version we're going to do today, all right? Find a box or find a handstand. We'll still rotate through this thing. Here we go. Yeah. No, we'll go on the box. Go ahead. On you guys for this one. Nice, Casey. Attaboy, Isaac. There we go. When you come up for me, Orlando, I want you to take your chest towards the box. There we go. So at the bottom, you reach forward. On the way up, you're up and through. Nice, Carol. I love it. Noah down and then right back up. I love it. Sweet. Next one goes. Yeah, you feel the difference right there when your chest is going towards the box? Yeah. You feel all right with those?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bob, walk your hands a little bit closer to the box and then take your head forward on your way down. It's like forward and then up and then through. It's just like if I'm here, I press, I want to get my head through at the top. Bob, that's awesome, man. Nice job. Feel good with these? You guys easy day with that? I'm going to have you guys do those side with the mats, but we'll get there in a minute. Isaac, I like yours. We're going to do 2 around instead of 4. Good? You guys are all right? How do we feel over here? Jordan, you feel all right with that? Cool. I saw we had some. Yeah, we're not going to do kipping today. Good with that? Can you go to 1 ab mat? We're going to try 2 reps. We're going to try 2 reps per round instead of 4. Yeah. Same? Same, same? All right. Everybody good with their handstand push-ups? Yes, sir. All right, we're going to make our way over here to the rings. Come on over this direction. All right, coming at you guys. All right, So now what we're going to do is some muscle up transitions. This is what it's going to look like. What we're going to start with is just a ring support into a ring dip. Now we've got these low rings, so we can do this with our toes on the ground, so it can look like this. All right? What we're thinking is squeezing these rings in close to our body, keeping our elbows close and making sure our whole body moves down and up. So same groups that we probably had before, step up to a set of these low rings, first person. We can go those ones, and then these ones right here. If you know you have ring dips, like you two guys, let me have you guys come on over this way. All right, so step in between the rings. Step in between the rings for me, Isaac. And then you're going to jump and try to squeeze these rings in nice and close. Isaac, try to turn those hands this direction. Hi, girl. All right, if you can do that, try a ring dip. If your feet need to go to the ground, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, Ashley. Nice, Casey. I love it. Press back up. Give me one more of those. Nice. Keep going down, Isaac. Try to get to where your bicep touches the rings and then right back up. Love it. All right, we're going to rotate. Nice job, Casey. Ashley, that was awesome.
I know, but
Here we go. Same deal. Step right in between the rings. Step right in between. Jamie, up just a little bit. Go ahead and try to jump to the top. Feet off the ground. That a girl. Nice. Nice. Go ahead and go down. Lower, lower, lower. Butt goes back. Chest comes forward. That's it. Use your feet and right back up. Nice. Give me one more of those. Down. Up. That a girl. Heck yeah. Relax. Nice. All right. One more group. Heck yeah, Bob. You good? Everything good? All right. Here we go. Step right between. Go ahead and jump up. I got you with this thing. You're good. Up. Nice. And down. And up. Nice, Jordan. Another one. Cool. And up. All right. Relax. Heck yeah. Sweet. Now what we're going to do is go through this transition. And here's how I'm going to take you guys through it. We're going to be under the rings. We'll start here. I'm going to lean you back. This will be position 1. We'll go position 2, position 3. Couple things we're looking for here, guys. One is going to be the false grip. So you're going to be under the rings. We're going to karate chop so our wrists are on top of the rings. You guys should be able to knuckle bump here. Then notice, to get into position 1, my feet do not move. My hips go forward, and I just lean back underneath the rings. Here I'm going to use my legs to get the rings to my sternum. Then my chest and hips trade place. All right? Here we go. Let's go. Athlete number 1 up to the rings. You guys are just going to start in between. Yeah, it's a little bit high, but I think we can. You probably have the ability to jump on this thing. All right. Squat right underneath. Orlando, I want you to karate chop the rings so your wrists are more on top. I love it. Isaac, pull your elbows down. Nice. Nice, Casey. I love it, Ashley. Here we go. Let's lean back. Good. Ashley, lift your hips up just a little bit. Orlando, same with you. Nice. Pull to your sternum. That's 2. And then transition through. That's 3. Hell yeah. Nice. We're going to go down and do that exact same thing again. Here we go. Back to the bottom. Casey, hips up just a little bit. And 2. Pull to position 2. 3. Transition through. Nice. Orlando, be a little bit lower for me in this catch. Now jump to the top of your dip. Heck yeah. I want you guys to do one more of those on your own. One more of those on your own. Here we go. Down to the bottom. And go. Nice, Casey. That a girl, Ashley. Nice, Orlando. Swinging just because you came forward a little bit too far through. All right? Cool. All right, here we go. Athlete number 2. Step underneath. Squat down for me. Jamie, I need your wrists on top of the rings. That's it. Dean, we're going to do the same thing. Wrists a little bit more on top. Sweet. Bob, pull those elbows down. Seth, knuckles together. Lean back. We're going into position 1. Jamie, let those arms get a little bit longer. Here we go. Position 2. Drive those hips up. Transition through. Position 3. Hold that. Bob, push your butt back and lower down. More, more, more. That's where I want you. Good. Right back underneath the rings. Here we go. Position 1, underneath. Jamie, straighten the arms a little bit. Position 2, to the rings. Position 3, through the rings. Hell yeah. Now jump to the top of your dip. Good. Back down. We're going to do one more on you without me. Hit those same things. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, Jamie. Make sure we get to the bottom of the dip before we jump. Yep, then we go. All right, here we go, athlete number 3. All right, right underneath. Nice, Jordan. Good. Got it. I need your wrists on top of this thing. So reach and grab it like this. Hold on. You guys come up for just a second. Come up for a second. So I want your wrists. Look at mine right here. It's like that. Yes. Grab it just like that and go thumbs around.
What the hell?
Yeah. There we go. Do the same thing on that other side. All right, back down underneath this thing. Good. Position 1. Now position 2, pull to the rings. Position 3, transition through. Butt back for me, Noah. There we go. Back down. Position 1. Position 2. Nice, Michael. Position 3. Yeah, Jordan. Now jump to the top of your dip. Love it. Nice, Noah. Here we go. One more of those on you. Here we go. Nice, Michael. Way to get to the bottom of that dip. Love it, Jordan. That a boy, Noah. All right, team. In our workout today, our scaling options, if we don't have high ring muscle ups, are going to be the slow version. So now what I want is to come back through. I want to see 2 reps of whatever version we're going to do. If we've got low rings and we know that's the case, that's fine. We're going to do that. If you know you can do them on the high rings, we're going to get set up with the high rings, so we need to move some of these kettlebells. If you're kind of in between, we can use these ones that are a little bit higher or these ones that are a little bit higher where we can jump through and it'll look like this. All right, so let's find a set of rings. Same deal, we're going to cycle through this. I need 2 more reps of what we're going to do. You guys, that's probably the highest one over there. Carol, did that work for you? Jordan, that height for you over there? Cool. 2 reps on you guys. 2 reps on you guys. Here we go. So Orlando, find your wrists on top of the rings. There we go. Nice. Pull to your sternum. That's better. Nice. Now back up.
So when I'm swinging, what is that again that I'm doing wrong?
So come back underneath. I'll help you with this one. So wrists on top. Now make your arms longer. Straighten your arms. Straighten them, straighten them, straighten them. There we go. Now drive your hips up and pull. I want your hands here. No.
Oh, right.
So lower. So you're pulling like this. I want you to pull down here. So pull to here. There we go. Now transition forward, chest forward, and butt back.
Oh, okay.
Feel that right there? Yep. Cool. Yeah, Ashley, hell yeah. That's badass. How's that feel? One. 2 of those? Cool. All right. All right. How we feeling, team, as far as muscle ups go with this thing? Jordan, were you able to do some? All right, cool. All right, here's what we are going to do now. What I want you guys to do is to transition your kettlebell to a heavier kettlebell if you guys want to use that in the workout. All right? Everybody go ahead and do that now for me, and then we're going to set up some logistical stuff here.
Sorry, we were late. Sorry, just
Naomi,
dropped in.
nice to
Yes.
see you. You all right?
Yes.
Are you able to do this stuff?
Yes.
All right.
Not as good, but I can do it.
Good? All right. Are you good on those ones, Tato? Cool. What's up? I'm Todd. What's your name?
Willem.
Willem?
Yeah, William.
William. Yeah, Americanize it for me, my friend. Americanize it. Do me a favor for me. I'm going to have you scoot over. You're going to come right here for me. All right. So once again, I mentioned this to you before, but you're going to do a round. We're going to do 2 of the transitions.
Okay.
We'll do 4 of the handstand push-ups on the box.
Okay.
And then we're going to do 8 of these. And then you're going to look at the clock and you're going to rest for 30 seconds before you start the next round. Does that sound all right?
So it's intermediate, beginner, and those are rounds?
Whatever I just told you, you're going to do
Oh,
2 of
okay.
those,
Okay.
2 of the transitions, 2 of the handstand push, or 4 of the handstand push-ups, 8 swings, and 30-second rest. Real quick, Naomi, I'm going to have you scoot over to your right with your kettlebell for me. Just go to your kettlebell real quick for me, team, once you guys have the heavy one. All right. I'm going to give you guys a number. You need to remember that number, okay? You're a 1, you're a 2, you're a 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you guys are a 1, you guys are going to start as the workout's written, which is with the muscle ups. If you're a 2, you're going to start with the handstand push-ups. If you're a 3, you're going to start with the kettlebell swings. What we are going to do now is one quick practice round of whatever version of this thing that you're going to do, and you're going to start where I just told you you're going to start. Once you guys finish that practice round, it's going to be your opportunity to run to the bathroom if you need to, and then get back over here because we're going to start this thing when the clock says 9:35. So practice round and bathroom break. You guys ready to rock and roll?
Yes, sir.
Get to your starting stations, whatever number that you are. We've got some boxes over here as well if you guys are going to do the knee version or the Pike version of the handstand push-ups. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Practice round of this thing. How'd it go, Casey? Nice, Noah. As you come up, push your head towards the box. Orlando, head towards the box. That a boy. That's it. Naomi, we're going to do no more than 2 of those around. Or let's try 1 of those around and then do the rest from the box. Okay. Good? That a boy. 1 round, then a bathroom break, team. Scoot that thing to your right just a little bit. All right. Good. You might try, these ones are just a hair lower. Try those and when the workout comes.
How many of it?
It's going to be 2 of those. Sweet. That boy, Michael. Squeeze those legs hard. That's the one I want right there. Jamie, how are we feeling with this thing? Good? 2 on the low rings, 4 on the box, and 8 of those. You feel all right with all that?
Yeah, the box, the only problem, I'm a little nervous about getting on and off the box. I have a little bit of vertigo today. So.
How about we do this? Do you want to do like a seated dumbbell press instead? So that way we're not having to get upside down. I don't want you to start getting dizzy in this thing because it's a lot of rounds.
I know. Sure.
Or do you want just the dumbbells as that as an option?
Yeah, maybe just.
Grab a set of like 15s or 20s, and then you can set them back here. Isaac, you feel good? We're going 2 of those, 2 of those, 8 of these. Seth, how do we feel? 2 muscle-ups, 4 handstand push-ups, 8. We're good? Are you good with all these reps? I didn't get to see you at all, so I'm just going to guess. Ashley, you're good? Carol, we're good to go. Jamie, where's Casey at? Orlando, we feel good? Sweet. Amy, we feel all right?
We do. I might have to go to 1 straight handstand.
Stick with that.
push-up,
That's
but-
fine. Perfect. If we go to 1, maybe hop on the box and do like 2.
Pike.
Yeah. Yep. Jordan, you feel good with this? 2 on the rings? 4 over there?
Yes.
Sweet. Easy day. All right. If you guys need a whiteboard or any of that stuff, we got about a minute before this thing's going to start. Sure. You feel all right?
Yeah, I'm sore as hell from that shit. But yeah, I'm good.
Just move through at a slow, casual pace and make sure you take the 30 seconds in between.
We did max push-ups yesterday. We did Tabata.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tabata.
Dude, Tabata push-ups will make you sore than anything else you can possibly do. Scoot your kettlebell over just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah. L6 are hard.
Sweet. We're good. We're good. You guys are going over this direction, right? On the wall. Easy day. Michael, you feel all right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's make our way to our starting stations.
Yeah, that's all right.
I think we still got somebody coming out of the bathroom, so we got a minute.
It's always the girls. Always.
William? Close, close. All right, looks like we got everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your workout, once again, it is a 20-minute AMRAP, 2 of our muscle-ups, 4 of our handstand push-ups, 8 of our kettlebell swings. Try to stay unbroken on the kettlebell swings. Try to grind through the rest of this stuff, all right? Here we go. Your workout begins in 10 seconds. No better way to start your day right here in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Turn it down a little bit. I don't want it quite that low. Hair lower than that too. That's good. There we go. Nice, Carol. Squeeze those legs hard as you stand up. Ah, boy, Dato. Nice, Orlando. Ah, girl, turn those hands out just a little bit and try to point the elbows back towards the box. That a girl. Hell yeah. Nice, Jordan. There we go. Try to get to the, when you come up, try to get to the bottom of the dip. Yep, before you press up.
Okay.
All right, false grip. Get your wrists on top of this thing. Wrists on top. There we go. And then get to the bottom of the dip. Transition to the bottom. There we go. Now jump up. That's it, Jamie. I love it. That a boy, Michael. Wrists on top of the rings for me, Orlando. That a girl. Lock out on top of the rings before you press back. There we go. Don't lean back so far as you come down. Be right underneath. Is that your second one or your first? No, go back over. I'll get you on the next one. Yeah, Jamie, that a girl. Make sure you take your break, Noah. 30 seconds. Yep. That a girl, Carol. That a girl, Casey. Nice, Isaac. Hands back a little bit, Bob. Hands back towards the box. Elbow point back to the box on your way down. That a boy. Nice, Dato. There it is. Hell yeah, Michael. Don't let those feet get too wide. There we go. As you stand up, squeeze those quads hard. Heels into the ground, squeeze your quads. Nice, E. Out, boy, William. Squeeze your quads hard as you stand up. There we go. All right, when you get up, come here real quick. When you get up and grab, instead of holding it like this, try to get your hand on top just a little bit. That's gonna make that transition easier for you, all right? That's why that right arm's not getting over and why you're getting tough. So just try to hold it a little bit more like this. There we go. Same thing with that left arm. There we go. Yep. That a girl. That a girl, Jamie. Way to get to the bottom right there. I love it. Yes, sir. Nice, Dato. That a girl, Carol. There we go. Drive your heels into the ground. That's better. Nice, Orlando. That a girl? Nice, Jamie. Stand up, squeeze those legs hard. That a boy, Orlando. Way to get that false grip. Nice, Casey. That a girl. Try not to lean back so far. So come under, yeah. So I want you there. There we go. Pull to here. Now transition through to the bottom of the dip. Nope, bottom of the dip. Bend your knees and push your butt back. I need you to get there before you press up. So when you transition, it's here and then up. Yes, now up. That a boy, nice Bob. Get that wrist on top for me. That's better, Jordan, that a girl. Pull a little bit lower. Think below your sports bra. Yes, that a girl. Hell yeah. You can use these if you need to, Seth. Nice, Sato. Ah, boy, here we go. Keep it up, Carol. Yeah! That boy, keep it up. Try to point those elbows back towards the box as you come down. So head forward, elbows back. Nice, Ashley, that a girl. How we feeling? Make sure you're taking your breaks. Hey, can you get that strap put up in between her sets? How we doing, Isaac? How we doing, Deanie? Hell yeah, Ashley. Nice job with those swings. Bring those feet together. Don't let them get so wide.
Okay.
Feet together. Yes. Hell yeah, Michael. Nice, Noah. That boy, squeeze your legs hard to stand that thing up. Stay back in those heels. Back in the heels and squeeze your legs. That a girl, that's the one, Jamie. Nice, Bob. Here we go, Orlando. Let's go, Isaac. Great job. Way to reach your head forward. That a girl. There we go. Drive those heels into the ground for me. That a boy, Bob. Way to get to the bottom of the dip. Nice. Yes. Nice, Carol. How we doing? You all right? Keep it up. Yeah, Ashley, that a girl. Nice, Casey. Keep those heels down. Think heels down, squeeze your quads. What's that?
Over here, I can't get one on the wall, but the box.
Stick with those. So you can try to straighten your legs. So instead of knees on the box, see if you can straighten your legs a little bit. Nice, Jordan. That looks great. There we go, Michael. Push your knees out as they bend. There we go. Ashley, great job keeping your elbows back. That a girl. How we doing, Jamie? Yes, good job. Feet together. That a boy. Dato. How we doing? You good? Great swings, Orlando. That a boy. Nice. There we go. Way to keep those heels down. That a girl. That's it, Bob. Nice work. Let's go, William. Seth, on your next set, wait till the rings get here before you transition. You're starting to transition early. That's why it's getting hard for you, all right? Be patient. Nice, Jordan. Remember, transition to the bottom of the dip. Better, I even want you lower before you press up, all right? Wrists on top. Low, there we go, now up. Hell yeah, Jamie, that a girl. Nice, Jordan. There we go. Try to keep that chest up as much as you can. That a girl, Ashley. Love it, Isaac. Straight up, Seth. Attaboy. Bring your head towards me as you press up. Once you're up, head towards that boy. That's where I need you. Yeah, Noah. How we doing?
I lost counting after 10.
That's all right. You're crushing it, dude. Counting rounds.
I lost counting after 10.
That's all right. Take your time. You feeling all right?
Yeah.
All right. Atta girl. Lock out before you press back. There we go. Nice, Carol. Nice, Michael. Here we go. Be patient. Chest up there first, then transition. Yes! Nice, Seth. Same again. Better. That a girl. Here we go. Come on. Dato, you got this. There we go. Squeeze those legs hard. Stand up, flex your quads. That's where I need you. Nice, Seth. Come on. Nene, I love it. Crushing it. Let's go. Remember to try to get that grip. I know it's not fun. Yeah, nice, Jordan. You got it, Ashley. Here we go. How are we feeling? You all right? How are we feeling? Upside down's okay? Okay. There we go. Attaboy, Bob. Five minutes left. Let's go. 5 minutes. good? Yeah, right there. Nice, Jordan. There we go. Head through as you come up. That a boy, just like that, William. There you go. Pull to your sternum. Lower, lower, lower. Try to get, that's where I need you before you press up. How we doing, Jort? Orlando, we good? How we doing, Seth? How we doing, Casey? All right? How we doing?
Great.
Less than 4 minutes, team. Here we go. That a boy. Way to squeeze those legs. Nice, Michael. Those swings look great, man. Nicely done. Yeah, Isaac. Dude, those things are getting better as you go. There we go. Drive those heels in the ground. Squeeze those quads. Here we go. You all right? That a boy. Keep it up. Use those legs. Nice, Michael. That a girl. Yeah, William, let's go. Dude, way better keeping those elbows back. Open those, turn the hands out just a hair. Like open them just this way a hair on your next set. Yeah, yeah, just a touch. Yeah, just a touch. It'll let those elbows stay back. Nice, Orlando. Ah, boy, Isaac. That a girl, Ashley. Keep using those legs. Fucking swinging that thing like a beast. I love it. Don't rest on the ground. Like if you're gonna rest here, but don't like put your head down and then shake your arms out. Go down and right back up. You lose all the momentum if you stop at the bottom of that thing. You with me? 2 minutes, team, 2 minutes. Oh, don't do that. Come on, right back up. There it is, touch and right back up. There we go. Let's go, Isaac. That a girl, way to lock that out. Here we go, team. Let's go, baby. Almost there. Less than 90 seconds. Here we go, team. Nice, Ash. That a girl, Casey. As soon as you feel it touch, press right back up. I feel like you saw me creeping and you looked at me and that took all your momentum away. I'll get away so you can do it. Here we go. Let's go, Bob. Here we go, guys. Finish it up. 20 seconds. That a boy. Yeah, Jordan. 3, 2, 1, time. Dude, this thing like, it literally goes up. It increases sound as it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, nice work. Take a second. Catch your breath. Did we get 20? You got there? Okay. Nice work, team. Give me some. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Did we get you? Did I get you already? Yeah. All right, hey, where you're at, before you put away your kettlebells, come down onto your hands and knees for me. You're gonna walk your hands out in front of you. Try to let your chest fall towards the ground for me. Team, what movement was the worst? The handstand push-ups? Kettlebells, right? Anybody else? Muscle-ups? Anybody? They took the longest. Now take that right arm and thread it underneath your left and twist and fall back towards the ground.
What? 17.
What do we got? What'd you get? 13 and 6. What'd we get, Orlando? Smiley face? Isaac, what'd we get?
You didn't die.
Bob, what'd we get? 12. Nice. Ashley?
12 and 7.
12 and 7. Casey? 13. All right, go ahead and switch sides. Right arm goes out. Thread your left arm underneath. Jamie, what do we get?
14.
Hell yeah. Michael? Dee, what did we get? 12 and 2. Jordan? 10 plus? Noah? Same, 10 plus? Vilmar? William? How many did you get? 13? Can't count? All right, you guys are going to sit on your butt. Here's what we want now. Palms are going to go flat. Try to point your fingers behind you. Get them as close as you can. Pull your shoulders back, and then scoot your hips away until you feel a stretch in your shoulders or biceps. We got 17 plus? 17 even? Started the 19? Nice work. Ladies and gentlemen, well done. Give yourself a round of applause for doing this. Well, I guess you can't do that with your hands there. Bad coach right there. I give you a stretch where you can't use your hands. I appreciate you guys for actually doing that. There we go. I like that. This is one of those workouts that if you guys keep doing CrossFit, this one will show up again. So you want to make sure that you record this somewhere so you guys have a score to beat next time if you guys haven't done that before, all right? Here's what I need now. Go ahead and stand up for me. Do me a favor. Take your kettlebells, put them away, dumbbells, whiteboards, any of that stuff, and then you're going to meet me right back over here to wrap this thing up.
Can you get my whiteboard and my marker, baby? Got it? Thank you.
Have you done this one before? No. No? It's hard. Oh, at regionals, the strict, yeah. All right, right on over this way, but on your feet. Come over this way real quick. What's that? Well, that was it. That stretch right there, and then this is the final cool down. Then you can get on a bike before you go. All right, as you guys get over here, we're going to circle up, kind of go shoulder to shoulder for me. We obviously got a bunch of people that are still coming
You
this
don't
way.
know how to make a circle, just so you know.
You guys aren't good at circles over here?
We're gonna do our best.
It's a lone star state, so you guys are only good at stars?
Yes. Yes. Are we
No, I just said you're only good at stars in Texas. That's it. That was a really bad Texas joke. Ashley, kick those things behind you farther. We're going to need that little space. All right, make a circle. Are we missing one over here? Orlando, you're part of this thing. All right. So here's what's going to happen now. Everybody's going to take their right hand, put it out like this. You're going to follow the person to your left and do exactly what they did. So you're not going to move until the person to your left moves. So everybody look to their left. That's the person that you're following. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can not mess it up. You know who's to your left? It's a lot of pressure on you. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Noah, you're following me. There we go. Yeah. There it is, all the way through. That a baby, that a girl. Here we go. Yes, Seth. Isaac, that a boy, Bob. Casey in the house. There we go. William, Lando, Ashley doing it. Let's go, all the way through. Finish strong, all the way through. Here we go. Finish. Yeah, and Michael, the winner. Nice job, guys. Thank you very much. Hell yeah, you guys are free to go. Nice work. Thank you. Well done.
So Todd.
Yeah.
No. So Todd just got done. Well, he didn't just get done. It was a little while ago. But he got done coaching that class.
Yep.
And I wanted to ask him what advice he had for me. So how'd the class go, first off?
Oh man, it was a blast. Anytime you get an opportunity to coach a different group of athletes, especially through a workout like that, that is, I would say, a challenging class to coach with high skill movements.
Yep.
The way it went down with just more people somehow jumping in at every section of that was a cool challenge. But I thought it went well.
Anything you would have done different?
Obviously, yeah, time is of the essence in something like that. So I wanted more time. I would have loved to have had more time. So right off the bat, what I would have done different is essentially scrapped the general warm-up and pretty much done more specific stuff. The kettlebell stuff right off the bat, probably some like inchworms to pike push-up things, so that way I can get that going faster and eliminate the little finish warm-up and even the hollow position stuff. And allowed that to transition over onto the boxes and the handstand work, so I got a little bit more time there with that. Therefore, ideally would have had a little bit more time for the handstand push-ups, and ideally that would have allowed me to be a little bit more deliberate on my individual scaling. I think because the rep schemes were what they were, it was pretty, I still think I did all right scaling everybody. The couple people that could do handstand push-ups that weren't going to be able to do 4, I was able to get to them and do 2 or 1. Muscle ups, they either had them or they didn't, but I would have liked a little bit more time on either one of those. And yeah, I think that was the big logistical things with it.
So you think in my session I should take out that general warm-up and go straight from there into like, hey, if they've got a kettlebell in place, they'll do some inchworms, do some kettlebell stuff, some handstand, like hold, like push into the ground stuff, maybe some little light kick-ups, more kettlebell stuff, build it in, and then...
Yes,
yeah.
More than likely, unless you have a more streamlined, progression than I used in either one of those things.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
If I end up with a 20-minute cool down, then we'll know what happened.
Yeah, that's not going to happen with a 20-minute cool down. Unless we go for a full 2-hour session and after the 140 of coaching class, we do a 20-minute cool down. No, I would streamline and try to get to that stuff sooner.
Okay.
And then what you'll do better than I did is loosen up and make it fun. I get too rigid, I think, on making it happen, and it's a little bit stale. I would have liked to make it a little bit. It was fun at the beginning, fun at the end. The middle, it got a little after it.
I do like how you're shooting in the dark, saying that I'll make it more fun than you, because you've never seen me coach.
Well, I know you'll make it fun. Whether you coach anything or do anything, that's what I'm interested to see. But I know you'll laugh, and they'll probably laugh.
I'll laugh.
And so
If
that'll
someone's
be a
laughing,
very clear
I'll be
difference.
laughing.
I have a feeling that'll be the big difference. Less laughing, more coaching, more laughing, potentially
less coaching. We'll find out.
That's what I got.
You're an actual level 4, right? You passed your level 4?
That's it.
Look at this guy over here. Actual. I get to try to emulate the real level 4.
And I coach
And you coach.
regularly.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I do not.
All right.
So if I do better, shame on him.
How do you determine what better is?
That was it. I mean, we'll just put it up for
how
vote.
is it
Hey,
better?
which
Yeah.
class would you rather take, guys?
Yeah,
That's what
so
we'll
let's
say.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like how there was
let us
no
know.
like legitimate answer he could have given to that.
No,
that
I
would've
was
put him
waiting
in a
to
good
say
light.
like, yeah,
It was like, fuck
better.
this guy.
Well, better is a relative term. You're gonna tell me yours was better. I'm gonna tell you mine was better.
I'm not gonna say anything about my class.
Oh,
I
go
don't know
kid
what my
yourself.
class looks like.
Me neither.
It's gonna be great. I'm excited. You excited?